time? What are you talking about? Alexis said that you attacked a police detective with a wooden stake.
I did. I had no choice, and it's not a police detective. He's not John McBain. His name is Caleb Morley.
Oh, now slow down just a second. When did you start believing in vampires?
Oh, Felicia, I really wanted to tell you. I really did before. It's just I didn't want to worry you.
Well, guess what? We're worried.
Okay, just listen. Stay with me. About 10 years ago, in town, this band showed up, demons, and they started pretending to be a rock band and a rock star to take over the town and seduce everybody with glamour and lights and fun.
Mac has been the police commissioner for the past decade. Don't you think he would notice if there were creatures of the night roaming the streets?
Of course, but he was hypnotized.
Hypnotized?
Yes, Caleb has this ability to mesmerize everyone, to make them forget everything.
That you remember.
Yeah, because I'm the slayer.
I'm not following us.
I'm a vampire slayer. My job is to kill Caleb, and I failed, so now he's out there on the loose, and I am locked up in here. Please, you have to help me get out of here, and you have to please believe me. Okay, listen, I know this is way out there and extreme, but sometimes if you're really a friend, you have to take a leap of faith. So I'm asking you, could you trust me?
I just want to know how I can help you.
Okay, it's very simple. All you have to do is finish what I started.
You want us to kill John McBain?
Yes. His name is not John McBain. It's Caleb Morley. Listen, all you have to do is get something wood, and it has to be really sharp, and you've got to pierce his heart, because apparently I failed. I should have done better.
I'm not going to stake anyone, Lizzie.
You just told me you wanted to help.
Well, I will, by standing by you at your arraignment.
Felicia, could I talk to you for a moment?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea if I go to the arraignment. I mean, Lucy thinks that I was once a vampire, too.
Oh, yeah, you have a good point. Maybe I'll go to the arraignment for both of us.
Lucy, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to go to the arraignment, but I'm your friend. Please believe me. I'll always be your friend. If there's anything I can do for you,
fine.
You just call me.
I will, but listen, Duke, I appreciate that, but I want you to go after Caleb Morley, hunt him down.
Time for Miss Coe's arraignment.
What? I don't even have a lawyer.
You do now.
Oh, Mac, thank you so much for showing up for me. Thanks.
Lucy really needs our support right now.
So we understand this is an arraignment, which means I do all the talking, and you...
Great! Alexis, I know you're going to be just perfect, and thank you so much for volunteering to represent me.
Let me again just stress how important it is that you
Mac,
do what I
Felicia,
say.
listen to me. I really do appreciate you showing up, but there is something I need you to do for me.
Lucy, whatever Felicia and I can do to help.
Okay, wonderful. I need you to get out there and kill Caleb before his evil spreads any further.
Oh, for God's sake, Lucy's not a vampire.
He's also weakened. He's very weakened, so this is the perfect opportunity to strike, okay?
Lucy, look at me here. Okay, let's talk about the arraignment, okay? Again, I talk, you shh, all right? Until the judge says to you, how do you plead? And then you say, I plead not guilty by reason of insanity.
Oh, on the contrary, that's the last thing you're going to say. I just went public on social media telling everybody who follows me on every available platform that you are my new co-CEO. And now you attack a police detective.
A vampire.
That's the insanity plea.
I cannot have my new co-CEO using the I word in court.
I couldn't agree more, because I am not insane. I am simply trying to keep this town safe from Caleb feeding on all the innocents here in town unchecked.
And I have a duty to get my client
Stuff your duty,
help.
stuff your client. AJ is about to pounce. I can't have you giving him any more ammunition.
Tracy, your concerns are not the priority at the moment.
Lucy might be ill. She might be
AJ is trying to undermine me at ELQ. If she tells the world that she's insane, what does it say about me?
May I? Lucy is...
Hey, people! info. Can we focus here? Once we get through all this legal rigmarole, I can get out there and track down Caleb and kill him.
See what we mean?
I don't need to tell you what a complete disaster it would be if AJ took over ELQ. He is a total incompetent.
Well, I totally agree with your assessment of AJ, and I'm so terribly sorry for your inconvenience.
Isn't there another
she's
plea?
like-
No, another plea. Some kind of legal maneuvering that would make it all go away so I could buy some time to fend off AJ.
Hey,
Just make sure Lucy keeps her mouth shut. No talk about vampires.
Okay. What motive do you suggest I use to explain why she stabbed a man in the heart with a stake?
I don't know, Alexis. She was drunk. It was an accident. Just don't call her insane.
I don't care what people think about me, you know? I care about there is a vampire, the undead Caleb Morley. He is trying to hypnotize everybody. Do you realize he made you all forget that he tried to kill everybody in town?
And yet here we all are, with the world at our fingertips. If you can just stop talking about vampires.
Stop talking about vampires while the creatures are invading our town and insidiously going through darkness to get to us and hurt us at every move?
Lucy, think, Lucy. You are the new co-CEO of ELQ. That means a corner office, private jets, a six-figure income.
Oh, how about a mid-six-figure income?
You can have anything if you can just stop this obsession with vampires.
I have an obligation to everyone
You have
in
an
town.
obligation to shut down Coco Cosmetics before the SEC buries you in paperwork.
Whatever. I'll do it. I will survive. I always do.
Yeah, but the nurses' ball won't survive because if you keep this up, I'm going to be forced to withdraw my check.
You wouldn't dare do that.
I think you need to think about all those people. They're depending on you for your support. The doctors, the patients, the families. Really want to turn your back on them?
Wow, you really can be manipulative, can't you?
Oh, I think I'm just being honest. Is stopping this Caleb person really more important than helping people with HIV and AIDS? Your decision.
Michael.
Okay, I will not mention Caleb.
Thank you. A simple, not guilty plea will suffice.
Do what Alexis tells you. She's the best.
We'll be right here for you, Lucy. Well, this is awful. I didn't realize how fragile she is.
I knew she was into psychics and the supernatural, but I mean, I never thought she'd believe in vampires.
I just hope she can get the help that she needs.
So, when the judge asks you how do you plead, you will say,
Not guilty, Your Honor.
"Good, Lucy. I'll get the bail and figure out a strategy later."
So ixnay on the Empire's Day.
I am still going to slay Caleb. But for the good of the nurses' ball and ELQ, I will keep quiet for now.
Thank God.
Your Honor, the defendant attacked a Port Charles police detective and repeatedly stated that her intention was to kill him. We are charging Ms. Cole with attempted murder and ask that special circumstances attached to the charges.
Let's see where we're at with the case ahead of us. He moves. I don't know, shoot him.
The people will offer testimony that Ms. Cole deliberately smashed a chair to provide herself with her weapon of
Your Honor,
choice,
this is an
a
arraignment.
wooden stake.
Not a trial.
State the charges, Mr. Campbell. Save the grandstanding for later.
The people ask that Ms. Cole separately be charged with the additional offense of aggravated assault against a human being with intent to inflict bodily injury.
How do you plead, Miss Coe?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Thank God.
Because that man is not a human being. He can say he's a cop and he can pretend he's a human being, but he is king of the vampires.
Good grief.
What are you doing here?
I'm leaving.
No, you're not. Don't you move, Caleb.
His name
Don't
isn't
move.
Caleb. His name is John.
I don't care what he calls himself now. What'd you call yourself before? Father Michael Morley, a priest, and then it was Stephen Clay, a rock star. Same man. No, excuse me.
same vampire.
Can't you shut her up?
He is a shapeshifter.
No, you
David, control your client.
Oh, easier said than done, Your Honor. Lucy!
I am the Slayer, Meg. I have to help. I have to take care.
I am recommending that my client get a full psychiatric evaluation, and I'm changing my plea to not guilty by reason of insanity.
No! You cannot let him just get away, Mac. Listen to me. He's a bloodsucker. You can't just turn him loose on the town. Are you crazy?
Is that your statement, Bane?
Let him get away.
Hey! Nice job. Check out that.
You promised me you wouldn't use that word.
I had
You know what's going to happen to me at ELQ?
choice. She's nuts. I had to use the insanity plea.
So what am I, collateral damage?
Look at it this way. At least she's not going to jail.